Welcome members of Qwarzu Outposto. If you aren't one, then go watch Qwarzu Outposto on YouTube, subscribe and join the server. Do my video on how I became the top 1 fisher in the server and top 100 globally. And by fisher I mean the bot virtual fisher. It all began in the first few days of the second server when a mysterious fishing chat was created. I have no fucking idea what it was about. It was like the second day of the server, everything was chaos, and I was busy starting my massive full report spam that would get me a staff role. But Mindori wanted this fishing chat back. Now, Mindori has no perms, so he can't just create the channel. So he spends an entire day asking staff to do it. But it has no effect, because Togo is an unbreakable fucking wall and he wasn't admin at the time anyways. But Mindori came up with a brilliant plan to get fishing chat back. He would ask for fishing chat more days. Seriously, this guy would ask once a day in talk with staff, and on day 4 he just decided by himself that in 50 days the fishing chat would have to be made for him. So he keeps going, immediately misses a few days like a scrub, and then starts again. And for 50 days, 50 fucking days, he religiously asks for fishing chat back. From day 2 of the server to the day fishing chat was opened back to the public, the admin team had changed entirely. Mods had come and gone, drama had started and ended, new members, band members, new channels, more stability, new Qwarzu videos, changes in rules, changes in bots, changes in NSFW channel access, a rule apocalypse, 1.2 million messages sent, and this guy asked for fishing chat through all of it. And he finally did it. Day 50 and fishing chat was opened. But before going on to the opening of the chat, there is something to note. The idea of adding virtual fisher to the server was not Mindori's, but Kiwi's. Basically, Mindori wanted fishing chat back, but had absolutely no idea what to do with it because outside of staff, everyone in the server, including Mindori, first knew about virtual fisher the day that fishing chat was opened, and we never heard what the fuck he wanted. So at day 13 of Mindori asking, Kiwi had the great idea of adding virtual fisher bot, and after a few moments of Togo, Kiwi and me fishing in the test server, he had a not so great idea, adding slow mode to fishing chat. So let me explain to you how virtual fisher works and why that's a horrible idea. You do the fish command and get fish and XP. The XP gives you levels and the fish are sold for money, which can be used to buy upgrades. The longest cooldown you should realistically have in virtual fisher is around 3.5 seconds. There are points where it increases and you have ways to decrease it down to a minimum of 2 seconds. Cooldown is a mechanic of the game itself, not just a way to avoid spam. Decreasing it costs money, but you can fish faster to level up faster and get more money. Also, your progress is tied to your account, not to the server, so you will be at the same point in any server that has virtual fisher. So by trying to add some insane brain fart shit like this, what you're doing is driving everyone away from fishing chat, making them invite virtual fisher to their own servers, fish there with a real cooldown, and then come back just to do the server top command and show that they are light years away from the scrubs who fish at snail pace in Qwarzu Outposto. So day 50 comes, fishing chat is open to the public, but only staff and Mindori can use it. Kiwi isn't the admin yet, so he has to ask Dogo and me to add the slow mode, but Mindori somehow comes up with an even worse idea. He wants people to do the same shit as him, asking once a day for permission to use fishing chat. So Mindori and Kiwi together ended up making a nice channel to have in a server, and instantly, as soon as it's open, they push their horrible ideas from the depths of hell to kill it before it's even born. What a beautiful sight. Now let's check the several options you would have if these two ideas had actually been implemented. Option 1, just don't fish. It's not even that good of a game. It's only decent because there are leaderboards and people want to be high in the leaderboards, but it's a massive useless fucking grind. Option 2, create a server, invite people from Qwarzu Outposto, invite virtual fisher, and fish there. It's that simple. Option 3, go to bot channel, you know, the channel where you can use any bot in the server, and fish there without slow mode or asking for permission. So long story short, we opened the channel shortly after it was opened for Mindori, and after a long while of me just bypassing the slow mode, the stupid ass slow mode, I removed it. And starting here, the fight for top 1 begins. wins. This was the first time the leaderboard was called in the server. At that point I was top 4 level 4 and at top 10 was Nikyo, who I will call Chuni because that's what we've always called him. He will be someone really important in this fight. Just 1 hour later, this is the top 10, Dogo has fallen behind, Chuni is the new top 3 at a comfortable 3 levels above me. And at top 8 we see another important fighter, Paradoxe, known in the server as Michiru Deployment System. 26 minutes later, this is the new top. Chuni is now passing the 2 people who had already fished a bit before fishing chat was opened, and we see the 4th and final fighter for the throne, Just Natsuki, who I will call Ralsei because again that's what we've called that guy for a while. Half an hour after that, Chuni reaches the top, Kiwi and I are about to fall behind, and shortly after, he's the first to join a clan. This guy's insane, unstoppable, he will stop at nothing. And then he even switches clans, what a mad lad. Kiwi falls from the top 10 and I follow soon after, with Paradox getting back and trying to rise. Then I wake up, get back on top 10, surpass Paradox, still well below Rossi and Chuni. At this point the top 4 most headstrong fighters is formed, and the battle that follows will last a few days, with us getting bored one by one until only one remains at the top. Chuni is the first to reach level 50, an important milestone where the volcanic biome is unlocked. By the way, Rossi, Paradox and I are in another clan trying to join forces, but it's useless because Chuni is the first to reach level 69. At that point, Paradox and I were rising, surpassing Ralsei and finally getting closer to Chuni. Now Ralsei and Chuni are asleep, it's the perfect chance, and we finally surpassed Chuni. At this point we just keep rising, with me leading by a small margin, and we are about to find out about the new routes unlocked at level 100, when Paradox decides to join the virtual Fisher server and spoil me about it. And let me just say, these routes are fucking insane. For Prestige 0, this is so slow, but we keep going at it. And it comes, I reach level 100. And shortly after, Chuni comes back and surpasses both of us. At this point, Ralsei is out of the fight, staying at top 4 without fishing until someone else comes to pass him. So anyway, Paradox surpasses Chuni again, and I'm out of the leaderboard for some reason, so let's explain what happened here. In Virtual Fisher, botting would give people a massive advantage, so anytime you do a command, there's a chance you'll get an anti-bot verification. You add 2 numbers and then you keep going. If you do any other command, you will be asked again up to 13 times. And after that, you will be banned for 1 day, then 1 week, and longer. So what happened here is that, well, this game is shit by itself, let's be honest. Nobody just fishes for many hours a day without doing anything else. So I was pasting the fish command mindlessly while looking down at my phone, not paying attention to the screen. And one of those times I did 12 commands in a row while the bot was asking me for verification, and being 1 fish command away from being banned, I look up, see the entire screen filled with anti-bot messages. My muscle memory kicks in, pasting another fish command, and I get banned for a fucking day. There's no images of me being banned because I used Dino to purge those last messages before being banned, but they were there, and I think Paradox noticed it. Chuni and Paradox level up without me until I am unbanned, but my will of stone or my boredom helped me catch up to Paradox and then to Chuni. It is now the final day. I am the first to reach level 200. Prestige 1 is unlocked at level 250 with 5 billion money and all charms to level 10. And I had just spent a good bunch of hours grinding for charms after reaching level 141. And 3 days, 13 hours and 41 minutes after fishing chat was reopened, I reached Prestige 1. Chuni caught up to me and immediately got banned by me. It was said that Chuni wanted to quit Discord, so the death was ruled a suicide. Paradox would stay at top 2 without ever getting to Prestige 1, and as of today, he's still level 240. After this, Qwarzu and Denial, 2 new fighters, started climbing the leaderboard when I had already comfortably settled at top 1. I saw it and didn't think they'd actually get to me, but they fucking did, and then mysteriously left the server right after. I have no idea what happened to them, I wonder. So all of this left the leaderboard looking like this, with me at the top, sitting above 3 people who are a few grind hours away from dethroning me. 3 days and a half, 20,000 messages sent by me, and this is how it ended. I was the king, the absolute peak of a grindy Discord game. I felt a bit uneasy at the fact that I could get dethroned overnight, but nobody dared do it after that, so who cares. 10 months pass and the random orange is peacefully fishing. This guy had barely talked outside of fishing chat. Radical noticed it and I saw it too, so I decided to look at the global top to see what's up, and saw something devastating. A prestige 89 exists and I'm only top 2,773 global. Cami has been addicted to this bot for about a fucking year before Qwarzu Outposto even existed. She hath reached over $9 quintillion, enough to overthrow the bot. Finally, some new competition arrived. Competition that was always right under my nose. Ralsei, Chuni, Paradoxes, Awardo, Denial, pussies in comparison to anyone in the top 10. Let alone Cami sitting 30 prestiges above top 2. What the fuck? Well, fuck it, let's get to prestige 2 at least. But actually, I wanted top 1 global. So was that even possible? Well, unless Cami gets banned from Discord, no. It turns out that the developer capped progress at level 10,000, which caps the prestiges at 100. Cami is way closer to finishing the game than the top 2 is to Cami. That's absolutely dream crushing. But it won't stop me from trying, so I start fishing and whoopsie, what happened here? Well, remember the anti-bot? Yeah, this time I did try using a macro and I got sniped and then burst the evidence again. So I got banned for a week, but after a week I came back and prestiged again. You can see my positions in the global leaderboards, including top 67 most weekly trips that week, and a clan which is not Baka, the old clan, but my own clan, named after myself. So I spent many days grinding so hard that I reached the weekly leaderboards a couple times. For example, here I got in the top 10. If you get top 25, you got a bronze medal. Top 10 is silver, top 3 is gold, and top 1 is platinum. Those medals are basically fucking worthless and are only for decoration, but I really wanted platinum. That would be a massive flex on many people, even on higher prestiges than me. So one week I tried. There are some people I will have to fight like Renee and you, who some think are botters, then also Bella, Trip, Emma, James, and Ramuhai. I mostly kept my eyes on those, and Renee especially seemed to be the fastest growing out of anyone. One day later, I'm already at top 10, and the day after that, I'm top 6. Renee is proving to be extremely fast. When Renee was sleeping, I was grinding and getting closer, but never there. But then I go to sleep and overnight Renee skyrockets. And sure enough, one day later, Renee and you are still above everyone else, and I've beaten everyone else except Trip. I didn't expect this one to reach top 3, but whatever, I'll beat his ass and hopefully pass Renee. But then something happens. The next day Renee had barely made any progress, I don't know, must have fallen down the stairs, and I got top 1 with 2 days left. I mean, really, what could go wrong here? I've beaten everyone else, including Renee, you, Trip, everyone. Now I just have to grind the entire day like I did the previous days, so jump one day forward and oh no, what? Renee must have gotten kidnapped, but this Trip guy is somehow being faster than me. And starting here, I swear my fucking life, I tried my best. I grinded as much as I possibly could. I tried to get that platinum so bad. But Trip was grinding just as fast as me, and always a couple thousand trips above me. In the last few hours I went to the bot server and pinged Trip just to be sad, I guess. It was impossible for me to pass him at this point, even if one of his clan members wanted me to do it. And well, the day ended and I got top 2. I was devastated, and over the next week I started playing a bit less and didn't even get top 3. As for the prestiges, I got prestige 3 and showed it to Paradox, then I got prestige 9 and dropped it on Sawardo's face. I got prestige 14 and showed it to Paradox again. Then I got prestige 15 and and turned into an orange, and finally I got prestige 18 and stopped at a highest top position of 81 with 253,000 messages in fishing chat alone, surpassing even my spam of over 100 gigabytes of furry porn in the server. I was done. Cami was 7 prestiges away from the end, and now she's at prestige 98. Honestly, even if I or anyone else got close, there's nothing stopping her from grinding for like a week and reaching prestige 100 level 10,000 easily. I never had a chance. She was prestige 15 when we added the bot to the test server, and prestige 23 when fishing chat was opened. I am the king of a mere pond while Cami is controlling the universe. I wasn't strong enough to even get anyone in the top 10 worried. You could say there is always a bigger fish.